Hello, everyone. I'm Nancy LeaMond, AARP's Chief Advocacy and Engagement Officer. In this role, I spend a lot of time making sure our nation's leaders pay attention to issues affecting older Americans. High on that list are the needs of folks who help take care of their parents, spouses, and other loved ones as they age. If I was in the room with you, I'd ask for a show of hands. How many of you currently are family caregivers, have been in the past, or think you will be in the future? In most groups, there would be a lot of hands. That's why this conversation is so important. It's something that touches most of us. According to AARP's latest research, more than 63 million Americans are helping care for adult loved ones or children with medical conditions or disabilities. That's around 1 in 4 Americans age 18 and up. And it's a 45% increase since 2015. These folks are providing an estimated 50 billion hours of unpaid care each year that would be valued at $1 trillion if paid for in the marketplace. The reality is that family caregivers are the backbone of our nation's long-term care system, and they need help. Around 60% are in the paid workforce, either full or part-time. Many end up scaling back their hours, forgoing promotions, or dropping out of the workforce because it's too hard to balance work with care responsibilities. These can run the gamut from preparing meals and driving to doctor's appointments to managing legal and financial matters, and increasingly handling complex medical and nursing tasks. Today, upwards of 95% of Americans age 65 plus have at least one, and close to 80% are dealing with 2 or more chronic conditions. 1/3 have some kind of cognitive impairment or dementia, and millions of all ages are dealing with the debilitating effects of neurological conditions like Parkinson's, ALS, and MS. The challenge of managing these diagnoses in a way that maintains their loved one's health, quality of life, and independence largely falls to family members. This makes family caregivers the newest and largest group of providers in the healthcare system. So as you spend your time together talking and thinking about where to focus, invest, and innovate, this is an area of clear and growing need. At AARP, we are working to enact policies to help family caregivers at all levels of government. Since 2015, we've notched hundreds of legislative victories in all 50 states, making a positive impact on tens of millions of people. Things move slower at the federal level, but we've made progress there as well, with the Raise Family Caregivers Act and Medicare now reimbursing healthcare professionals for training family caregivers in daily care, medical, and nursing tasks. We're also engaging employers on what they can do to support their employees who have caregiving responsibilities, from establishing employee resource groups to providing paid leave and flexible work hours. I urge all of you to think about products and services that put family caregivers at the forefront and help make their big responsibilities a little bit easier. There isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, but I firmly believe there is a world of possibilities, particularly when you think about advances in technology and AI. We're seeing a lot of investment in AI for the healthcare sector, whether it's generating exam notes, analyzing test results, or developing diagnoses and treatments. What about innovations on the patient and family caregiver side of the equation? Are there ways for AI to help folks navigate the healthcare system or stay on track with a care plan? Can it help fill a gap in education and training for caregivers who find themselves taking on all kinds of roles and responsibilities? One word of caution: family caregivers are juggling a lot, and for most, their budgets are already stretched to the limit. They want simple, concrete solutions that help lighten the load without breaking the bank. So it's important to get input from real people and keep their needs and limitations front and center. At AARP, we recognize the importance of embracing innovations to make aging and caring for aging loved ones easier. I've no doubt that all of you share that commitment. Your ideas and energy are absolutely critical as we all work to address these challenges. Thank you for your commitment, and thank you for being here today.